Good morning, Mr. Jones back, standing here in my rather cold garden, and it's Thursday morning, so it's the new weekend. Standing here as you hear the jets taking off from Heathrow Airport all around me. With the weather having deteriorated very quickly this September, it's a lot colder than I remember, especially at nights. It really brings into stark relief the fact that this house is incredibly cold and incredibly drafty. And what I've been doing with all this work, even though single-handed, as fast as I can, is to make the house warmer, but hopefully also making it look nicer, externally and internally. And it's quite difficult. I've probably gone to quite extremes with the conservatory roof behind me to, within the limits of the insulation I could install, I did go to extremes to stop all drafts, to put insulation in every nook and cranny and to do every little thing. It's probably not cost effective. I probably spent too much time, too much money for what I'd gain back. But it's a great feeling to be in there now. Like this morning, where the temperature outside fell to 7 degrees last night, and it was still 18 degrees in this morning with no heating, which is fantastic. The work I'm doing here on the garage, I have to remember, this is again all about making the house warmer, because it started with wanting to put solar panels up there, and these are a great success and allow me to operate underfloor heating through the day and heat water, etc. So everything I'm really doing is trying to make this old Victorian house livable. I'll probably upset quite a few people by saying I'm not 100% sure in my mind that global climate change is all due to human activities. And I definitely believe that a small country like the UK, whilst we can be leaders in green energy, can make any difference to that when massive countries like India, China continue to build coal power stations. So the reason I'm doing this work is, number one, to try and keep my family warm and provide a house that they like to live in. Number two, and this is a strange one, I hate British Gas with a passion. The way they treat people. I hate the energy industry, the way they profit from wars when it pushes the price of fuel up. I think the whole system is crazy, where there's a limited supply which allows global prices to go up, and the people who suffer are the poorest. There's something tragically wrong. So I am trying to disconnect myself and my family as much as I can from that system. It's slow, the progress is slow and it's hard work, but I'm already seeing differences. The work I'm doing in the bedroom upstairs, yes, I'm redecorating, but I'm going well beyond that. I'm taking up the floorboards, I'm insulating under the floorboards, I'm insulating where I can and disconnecting the what will be electrically heated floorboards or underfloor heating from the walls. I'm doing everything possible to make that room that my son lives in warm. Obviously, it's a Victorian house. You can never make it like a new house. You can't have layers and layers of insulation. It's just not possible. However, the work I'm doing will improve it dramatically. I mean, everything's set against people like myself who own a house of this age, 1896, I think it is, or 1886. Anyway, very soon I won't be able to rent it out because it doesn't meet the criteria for insulation. So everything works against owning a house like this, and there are millions of them around the country. So I can't afford 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. What would it cost to improve this house and bring it to a decent standard? I can't afford that. So this is all about doing it myself, and I will continue to do so. And if you enjoy watching, that's great. And I'm always trying to learn, so comments are gratefully accepted. And I watch YouTube a huge amount to see what other people are doing. But for this morning, I need to get back. It's not raining, so I need to get back up onto this roof and start putting the flashing back on. A small detail, but very important for keeping the garage dry. So I'm going to get on and do that now. Sorry for talking so long, but I just need to, in a way, remind myself, what am I doing here? And I need to remain focused on what I can and work outside when I can, or inside when I can't. Anyway, thank you for tolerating my rant.